We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Hornets and the Engineers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Keith Trailer, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now at the plate, Alexis Elias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Alexis Elias.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Now batting, Kevin Root, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Nip the corner, 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Maurice Mays is on deck. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he is out on the tag.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Stepping up now, Maurice Mays, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Death Valley is on top 2-0. Adrian Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Homer Webster. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now, Jed Howard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Brad Jones is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Will Hernandez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
At the plate now, Bernard Sands. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sits at 294, 8 home runs, and 21 driven in. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike.
changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Orlando Ramirez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful, because this pitcher
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in, Lenny Andrews. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box now, John Durrington, hit in the air to center field. Baird is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Into the box, Yusniel Coronado. He swings and grounds it to short. There's 1 on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Standing in, Derek Collins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. So the striding forward now, Alexis Elias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games.
He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
At the plate, Vance Baird. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Baird carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Walt Skolrin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Death Valley leads this one 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Harold Harmon, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Popped him up. Mays waits on it. 1 down.
Batting in, the center fielder, Sean Boykin.
At the plate, Sean Boykin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
One ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So coming to the plate, Eric Rowe. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Boykin stands at first with one out. In there, strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Homer Webster, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he's safe. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Root. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Root.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Hey. Ball, that's in. Count it, ball.
Maurice Mays will be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Maurice Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Will Hernandez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now, Bernard Sands. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. First and second now, one man out. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled off. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jed Howard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Howard.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So striding in, Brad Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 and 2. They'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled to first. One there. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Coming to the plate now, Lenny Andrews. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High and deep to right. Ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alexis Elias, already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this season, Elias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now that's popped up. Howard in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping into the box, Vance Baird. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Walt Skowron.
Into the box, Walt Skowron comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2 out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate now, Kevin Root, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, John Durrington. Home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Now here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Elias has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yusniel Coronado.
Now at the plate, Yusniel Coronado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Elias is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Harold Harmon.
At the plate, Harold Harmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Martin.
Now to the plate, Maurice Mays.
For Death Valley, the second baseman, Maurice Mays.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Will Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone. And he fouls this one off.
That's ball
And that
two.
one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's count 2-2.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Bernard Sands.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bernard Sands. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Martin is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Howard will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sean Boykin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Outside, that's low.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Collins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Rowe.
So stepping in, Eric Rowe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball left outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when you guys were playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Root has a play, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The third baseman, number 4, Jed Howard.
At the plate, Jed Howard. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Brad Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Zach Peterson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Zach Peterson.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher Orlando Ramirez.
Orlando Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 8. Derek Collins.
Ready once again, Derek Collins. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alexis Elias.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alexis Elias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lenny Andrews, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, John Durrington. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Junior Hernandez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate, Yusniel Coronado, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in once again, Harold Harmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Hernandez, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Second and third here, 1 man out. Now sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So 3-2 one more time. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in, Sean Boykin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Alex Munkauskas was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Alex Winters has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Vance Baird, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Boykin comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5. Gallo.
Walt Skolrin will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Into the box now, Kevin Root. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So digging in now, Maurice Mays. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ball 2.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
The 3-0 pitch. And that's over. 3-1. Three and one, here it is. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The third baseman, number 48, Will.
Riding in once again, Will Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Calvin Murphy was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Calvin Murphy.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Homer Webster.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this man.
To the plate now, Jed Howard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Brad Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. Bounce it to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Ready for another shot now, Lenny Andrews, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-0 on the way. He is looked at for the first strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Kelly Whiteside takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, John Durrington, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Whiteside, the left-hander, standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. to be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Yusniel Coronado. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 41, Hornets.
Stepping in now, Harold Harmon. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. There's a strike with the breaking ball. A 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Sean Boykin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, bases loaded. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back case here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Collins is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Engineers lead this one 4-3. Freddie Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Bernard Sands, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0. strike.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. A go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, Orlando Ramirez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Derek Collins.
Danny Deerdorf will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Deerdorf.
Runner goes for second. Strike called, now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
This year against right-handed pitching, Deerdorf has a .280 batting average. One out and a runner on second base. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Alexis Elias. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Engineers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Lower East Side came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alex Winters claims the win out of the pen, his first. Freddie Castillo wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Heat and the 51s. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Charles Cochran, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's the pitch.
DeMarcus Peterson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a 1-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game sweep.
You know, that's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a 2-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher to get out of the gate and pitch well and throw up some scoreless innings.
So we got him looking there. DeMarcus Peterson goes down for the first out of the game. Digging in now, Max Taylor. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Cochran has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Max Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Jerome Terry. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Bryce Keller, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So striding in, Murray Cooper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
The center fielder,
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Sean Bender. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bender flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time into the cage.
And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Cooper stands at second with no outs. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Popped him up. Foster moving to his left. He's got it one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Terry ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Joel Morgan.
Into the box now, Joel Morgan. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Popped up. Foster is there. And that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Angel Perez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
That's the ball.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Junior Richard comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That is it. The catcher, Mike Slocum.
So now to the plate, Mike Slocum. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bender will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Alan Foster, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Sean Bird. Here's the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number two.
The second baseman, Trey Howry.
Stepping into the box, Trey Howry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Set to get his day started, Boris Starks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Set to get his day started, Christopher Templeton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cooper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 3, DeMarcus Peterson.
Ready for another chance? DeMarcus Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peterson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls.
Max Taylor would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Lorenzo Hamilton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Lorenzo Hamilton.
Here's the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Brian Greer.
In now, Brian Greer. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Murray Cooper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Cooper has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Sean Fender.
Digging in, Sean Fender. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.